Give it up for Alan and Craig from Evil Iguana Productions. Hello. Oh, you're standing on my cord, dude. So I'm Alan Murphy.
I'm Craig Gearing.
And the two of us have a story for you tonight. You see, on December 17th of 2014, there was a devastating fire at our apartment.
It's true, but don't worry, this does get funny.
See, it was so bad that it actually left us homeless for the better part of the entire holiday season.
Swear to God, it's gonna get funny.
In fact, all of Craig's things were completely destroyed.
What?
And in fact, not one loved possession of his made it out of the fire without turning into just this disgusting pile of smoldering ash.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Tell me the story about the fire.
That's not funny. That's not what you're saying. It's not funny.
That's hilarious to me.
No, it's personal. If we're talking about personal stuff, we need to change this bit up.
What are you talking about?
Alan's been single for 2 years.
That's not funny either, okay?
That's hilarious.
No. Okay. That's only funny to him because he's been in a relationship for a while, which, first off, is a fucking shock to anyone who's ever seen or met you. You look like Pale Gumby.
Okay. It is not a shock because I'm the prime example of a gentleman.
Really? You're a gentleman?
Yes. I gave my girlfriend a card on our anniversary.
Yeah, that card had some really weird stuff that you said against the Israeli state. You should work on that.
Okay, well, I surprised her on her birthday.
No, a bear trap in the shower does not constitute as a surprise for her birthday.
I wrote a poem on Valentine's Day for her.
Okay, none of these are examples of you being a gentleman, okay? When I'm in a relationship, I am a perfect gentleman, okay? See, granted, right after I met my last girlfriend's parents, she did break up with me right afterward, but that makes no sense, because when I met her dad, I gave her dad a nice firm handshake to assert confidence.
Yeah, when you shook his hand, you said, I fuck guys like you in prison.
Okay. I also gave her mom a very gentle and polite hug.
Yeah, and whispered in her ear, now I know where your daughter got her boobs from.
Okay, but when I walked into her house, I took my shoes off. That's polite.
To play footsie with her 17-year-old brother.
Still a gentlemanly thing to do.
No, that's not.
I don't know why you brought up me being single, okay? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that funny.
Okay, being in a relationship is pretty great, though. I mean, is anyone else here in a relationship? If you are, clap your hands. Yeah.
Okay, you. Hello. You're in a relationship, right? Okay, what is your name? Cameron, nice to meet you. And is your significant other here with you tonight? Hi, what is your name? Brian. I'm sorry, everybody. Brian, okay. And how long have the two of you been together? Almost a year, all right. Well, give it up for them. Now, how did you two meet?
No repeal campaign trying to save rights for LGBT citizens in Missouri.
Okay, you guys gave me fucking absolutely nothing on that. Okay, well, okay, and I'm sorry, Brian? Okay, Brian, could you do me a favor? Look at my friend Craig right there. Okay, actually, could you stand up for a second? Okay, stand up. Keep looking at Craig, okay? Cameron, call me later, okay? Thank you. Okay, go ahead and sit down. Thank you.
Did that work?
Yeah, that totally worked. Okay, we came on stage and started talking about something. I totally forgot what. Fire! We were talking about the fire. Okay, that's
Fire
right.
bad.
What was that?
Fire bad.
Fire is bad. That's right. But, fuck, we had something with the fire. I totally forget.
The fact that the fire is just not funny.
No, the fire is totally funny. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not. You said you had the whole thing arranged for this.
Okay, well, fuck, I actually forgot what we were talking about. Fuck you, Craig.
Hey.
Alright, well, fuck, we had more with that.
This is where you're going.
There was something with the fire. It was really funny to me. Granted, you lost everything. Okay, but...
This is where you want to go on about girlfriends and shit. And cheeseburgers.
Girlfriends and cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, I forgot. You gotta save me here.
All right. So, Alan has a cheeseburger theory.
Oh, that's right. Okay. See, the reason why... Thanks, Craig. This is why a dual stand-up thing is totally better. So the reason why, it's not that big of a deal to not have a girlfriend is because I got this guy right here. Yeah, no, I got him. And I get the way that he thinks because for the most part, he just doesn't think at all.
Okay.
Like, there's really nothing going on inside this thick skull of his.
Right.
Like, borderline brain dead.
It's totally unnecessary.
In fact, I replaced his contact solution with bleach one time, and he had no fucking clue because he's got the brain capacity of like a gerbil having a stroke.
This is going somewhere, right?
Yes, I do have a point. The point being that I get the way that your mind works, and most of my ex-girlfriends, they think way too much. Like, if I'm sitting on the couch next to you, and I say, you know, Craig, I'm hungry. I'd like a cheeseburger. What's the first thing that goes on in your mind?
Alan wants a cheeseburger.
Exactly. See, and that's exactly where you should stop. Now, if I'm sitting on the couch next to really any one of my ex-girlfriends, and I say, I'm hungry. I'd like a cheeseburger. What goes on in your mind then?
Her mind.
In her mind, yes.
Well, Alan's hungry. He must want a cheeseburger. Oh, he just ate. So is he actually hungry? Or is this cheeseburger a metaphor for something else in his life he's craving? He doesn't talk to his father a whole lot. Is this what he's craving? Is he crying out for attention right now? I try and talk to him about this all the time, but he never talks to me. Is he talking to someone else about this? He talks to that bitch Katie all the time at work. Is he cheating on me? That son of a bitch is cheating on me.
Okay, there you go. That's a good point. Stop. Now, what you just saw is what goes on in her mind in about a fraction of a second. But what I see is this. I'm hungry. I'd like a cheeseburger.
Fuck you!
Now we're fighting. I'm trying to figure out what happened in that head the whole time, but the whole time I just wanted a fucking cheeseburger. Which is why I like being friends with you. You get me.
Thanks.
We lost track of the fire story, though.
You lost track.
No, that was not. Okay, yeah, that was totally me.
The fire story was not funny because it, reminded us of our mortality and then how we can die at any moment, except for you.
Yeah.
Because you're dying in 2018, a horrible, horrible death.
What?
But what it reminded me of is that I know how I want to exit this world now. I want to exit the world the way that I entered it.
Okay, so like in a hospital.
No.
Surrounded by your loved ones?
No.
Covered in goo and screaming curses in Latin?
Exactly.
Ah, there we go. Okay, cool.
That's how I want to do it. And luckily, in the fire, there were no animals for us to worry about.
Right, we don't have any pets, we don't have any kids, or at least I know I don't have any kids that I've been told about. But you know what? I've got a foolproof plan to make sure that never changes, though.
Yeah, condoms.
No.
Pulling out?
No, I'm not a quitter. The plan is that I just haven't answered my phone in the last 3 years.
How does that mean you don't have any kids?
No, it just means that no one can tell me about the kids that are out there. There you go. But we're almost 30 now, and more of our friends are starting to get married and have kids, and that is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I had that talk with my girlfriend recently.
What, the kid talk? How did that go?
I was told that I want kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's not good.
Dude, we came out here talking about something. What were we talking about?
The fire.
The fire! Fuck!
Fire.
Let us forget about the fire.
You're the one that literally said you had the night ready to go.
No, in fact, the fire story is horrible. A lot of people died.
So many people died. It's the farthest thing from funny.
So what do we do with the rest of the set? Good night, everybody!
Bye.